You know what I'm saying? Spiritual science is the same thing as what they call the occult, what they call consciousness, what they call all the things they call. Peace. What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Light Skin Raw. Tell him back. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. Today, what I want to talk to y'all about is why women why women and men are being exploited by sex magic. You know? Alright. So when you think about all the things that you go after, whether it's materialistic or spiritually or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's all about how it make you feel, and most of the time these things make you feel more beautiful or more important. So when it comes to the opposite sex, of course, that energy and that vibration and that the things that you're throwing off when you're feeling good about yourself, you know what I'm saying, you're attracting all this attention or whatever, right? So you've been manipulated to do that because of the simple fact that the woman's vagina is a portal. It's a portal. You bring in an avatar and soul from another dimension, from another place of existence into the 3D realm, the 3D world. If you looked at it from that point of view, you might not do the things that you do. So they follow bloodlines, but they break up bloodlines. Tell them about it. What I mean with that is they follow your DNA for a reason. The reason why you got the census. You'll understand that when you start going down this path and you want to learn more about your blood, when you want to learn more about the different types of blood, how these different types of blood work and maneuver, the kind of energies that these different types of blood draw, all that, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, the different types of blood holds different parts of information that can be activated, that will be activated when certain things happen, certain chemical changes, when the crystal that meet crystal, that need to hit that crystal, then certain things are activated. And when I talk about the crystals hitting crystals, I'm just talking about information, period, as crystals. Tell them about it. You know what I'm saying? So they want you to defile yourself by breaking. They let us defile ourselves by men sleeping with a whole bunch of women sleeping with a whole bunch of men, and even if you doing the opposite sex or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because that energy that you creating, especially when it comes to the women, the heterosexuals, that energy that you creating when you create that avatar, you know what I'm saying? That bloodline pattern, you know what I'm saying? Because the spirit can't be transferred from father to child or mother to child. It's your blood that gets transferred, and when that blood gets transferred, you got to understand that the crystals that's being passed through that blood that came from your lineage. You know what I'm saying? So you have you have these things called repeat actions in generations. You know what I mean? You have a mother that can't keep a husband or whatever, and a daughter that can't keep a husband, and a son that can't keep a wife, and a father that can't keep a wife, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You have all that stuff because of that information that's being passed through your DNA. So when you messing with all these different people, you scattering that. So as you keep scattering this information everywhere, you know what I'm saying, all over the place, it's creating chaos. And it's not creating love. So the portals that are being brought through in this world are portals of lust. No, I mean to say the avatars, rather. Avatars of lust. Avatars of greed. Avatars of lack. Avatars of so many negative things instead of the positive things. Instead of the great creations that can be created when it comes when you love yourself and you give the love that you have for yourself to somebody else, and you just don't settle and just don't mess around with any and everybody. Because society made it cool, and it's not cool. It was deliberately done in stages to tear apart your family, to tear apart your DNA. Tell them about it. And it's all because you don't know that you're working with a portal. Or at least most women don't know that that's a portal. That's a portal. Tell them about it. And so, look what happened over the last 30-something years. All these kids born in split homes that's repeating the cycles. Dudes can go have kids by 10 different women. And women go have kids by 5 different men. And I'm not judging. I'm just showing you something that needs to be paid attention to when you know the information. There's no order in that. That's chaos. Now, order is established out of chaos. Of course. But if you keep throwing chaos into chaos into chaos, it's going to take a long time to get some order. Now, how you get that order is understanding things about your body and about your spiritual life and about life in general, about this nature out here, you know what I'm saying? About words, you know what I'm saying? Because the information is out here, and the only people that's going to change this planet is us. And the only way you're going to feel different about the way you feel, i.e. race, sex, all that, it ain't going to happen until you start walking down the path of who you trying to be or who you want to present yourself as. You can't want to present yourself as a loyal person if you're not a loyal person, because it's not in your blood. Tell them about it. God damn, boy. Y'all going to learn today. Y'all going to learn today. It's your boy, Light Skin Rob. Tell them about it. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual science is the same thing as what they call the occult, what they call consciousness, what they call